Guys, welcome to FreshandFit Podcast. We are here with Trap Lord Ross
in the building from the UK.
And all the way from the UK, man. In the building. Let's get into it, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the FreshandFit Podcast, regular edition. We're here with Trap Lord Ross, man. I'm actually really excited for this interview, man. We got a lot to talk about. You guys are going to get to see a side that you might have not seen before from all his other epic videos and breakdowns that he does. But real quick announcement, patreon.com/FreshFit. You guys want to get all the behind-the-scenes content that you can't get anywhere else because we're probably going to get allegedly canceled from everyone being mad at us and everything else like that.
Is it going to be in 7 days?
7 days, 7 weeks. I don't know, but the SJWs are coming at us. Okay? You're misogynist. You're racist. You're color. Da, 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 da. Hey, listen, all I got to say about you guys is stupid. And
it doesn't matter what you think.
So anyway, continuing on, patreon.com/FreshFit. Check us out over there. Also, Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, every single platform you listen to podcasts, we are there. FreshFitPodcastStore.com to get the merch that Fresh never wears. And also check us out on our Clips channel, FreshandFit Clips. And then, Chris, you want to tell them about your Poverty Twitch channel real quick?
Yeah, follow me on Twitch, on Aaron Poxon. I did a pre-show stream with the guys, anime, talk, and it was lit. Let's get it.
All right. Other than that, man, without further ado, let's introduce our special guest, Trap Lord Ross, all the way from the UK.
Appreciate it, man. It's crazy to be here. I'm a big fan of the show. I've been watching the show for a while. I can't believe I'm here, but I'm seeing the other side of everything. This is crazy. I'm seeing all the equipment you're buying on Instagram in the flesh. I'm like, God damn.
And then before we even start, man, I was on the phone earlier with Academics, right? I told him you're coming on the show. He's like, man, Trap Lord Ross is a good dude. He does in-depth breakdowns of each case and each person that's in the rap game. And you're in the UK all the way over there. So if you take the time to find that content, it's incredible. And you're a chat dude. You used to mess with his content, so that's awesome. I didn't say the N-word. I said dude.
I'm pretty sure you can say it. I'm a chat boy. I'm a lovely English chat boy.
Yeah.
Shout out Academics, bro. A legend. I mean, he basically built this whole shit. Like,
Yep.
you know, Academics, Vlad, Adam22, just like the Mount Rushmore of people doing this thing. You know, shout out Academics, bro. Man, it's lovely to hear that he said that about me.
Yep.
Shout out Ack.
I would argue up there too because no one you do meticulous research and I want to say too I'm a fan of your work as well because especially coming from for those of you that don't know, I used to work in law enforcement. You know, I was a former federal agent with Homeland Security Investigations. So looking at the depth of your research, I have a different appreciation for it because I'm like, wow, this is really good stuff because this is stuff that isn't necessarily easy to come by. So the fact that you're able to find it, I was like, wow, okay, this is great. So I have a whole other realm of appreciation for it. And it actually helped me, it was quite a bit of motivator for me to start the FedIt channel. I was like, damn, this is good stuff. I should do it as well from a law enforcement perspective. You know, I broke down the Melly case, kind of from like the detective's perspective, because like they lied to him so much, that detective, bro. I could tell just the way he wrote that goddamn affidavit. He was tight. Like, they keep lying to me. I'm gonna find all the discrepancies. And but no, man, I definitely want to give your flowers on air and say that you were a huge inspiration in starting that channel, and your research is impeccable, bro.
So
fantastic.
we need a collab between FedIt and Trap Lord Ross
Bro,
to
I'm
bring us
down.
a dynamic podcast. Maybe even talking about.
Yeah, we'll talk about.
Yeah.
There's so many things going on when it comes to like these big cases, hip hop cases, whatever. For some weird reason, it seems like everyone is getting arrested by the feds in the past year and a half or so, and I think that people would love it. But besides that, man, I'm just happy to have you here, bro.
Bro, I'm so hyped to be here. It's crazy. Being here is actually like quite a significant like just life moment for me because basically like back in like July, August, I had COVID. I was wiped out. I was super ill. I was like just offline for a few weeks, and I'm probably like you. I'm working crazy. I'm just making videos, researching videos constantly. So I had to take a few weeks out. And that's kind of when I first really discovered your channel, and I just went ham watching all the videos. I think it was when Ack was first on. Discovered your channel, and I was just like, these guys are crazy. They got the chicks. They got the deep conversations. I just couldn't believe that this was even a thing. So I was ill. I was off of making videos, just binge watching you guys' show. And then like now I'm recovered. This is the first time I've left England in like 2 years since all this stuff popped off. So like for me to have gotten into the show back then, I wouldn't usually sit for 2 weeks and just binge watch loads of another channel. So now I'm actually here. It's lit.
I know.
I appreciate it, bro.
I'm
Thank
honored,
you.
bro. Dude, you even watch my vlogs. That's fucking dope.
I love your vlogs, bro. Your vlogs are fire, bro.
Even though his editing is trash.
Lifestyle, baby, lifestyle.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
he's too busy. He's too busy winning.
Facts, brother.
Edit.
Facts, man.
Editing is for losers.
Bro, I'm trying to go on the yacht party, bro. We're trying to get the invite to the yacht party.
Bro.
We're trying to come to the club. We're trying to ride in the back of the Urus, bro.
Bro, tonight we getting lit.
Bro,
Say
thank you.
less.
Appreciate it.
He's gonna take him out.
Appreciate- My
He's
guy,
gonna take him
my
out.
guy,
Say less.
Um,
me, you, and Honcho.
bro. Honcho in the
Wait, shout out to
building.
your guy in the back, Honcho, right, as well. I seen him on a couple of videos as well. Shout out to him, man.
Oh yeah, you seen the Honcho vid?
Yeah,
bro,
I did. And
My
they're like, hey,
guy.
bring him back, mate. And I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Come
But no, like I said, shout out to the UK because we got a lot of people that watch us out from the UK as well, man. We will go out there across the pond, man. We love you guys out there, man. Y'all showing a lot of support, man. So
When's David Bummy coming back on, bro?
Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna say this, right? David Bumby is not a bad guy.
yeah, he's a good dude.
It's just that when it came to the podcast, bro, I don't know what he was on, man. I was like, bro, you good? Yeah, mate, I'm good. I'm like, all right, bet. I don't know if he drank too much. I don't know if he was like, I don't know, bro.
He got spiked, right? I heard he got spiked.
he said he got spiked.
Yeah.
But I don't know by who.
Bro, I got to ask you, Myron. I actually
Yeah,
have
go
really, really been dying to ask you, bro.
Please,
'Cause when
please,
he was slurring as he could barely talk, but I listened very carefully, as I do in my many Fed-style videos, and he said something like, well, he chewed me out earlier. What did you say to him before we went on air? Because was he fucked up before, and you chewed him out before he even sat down? I've got to know, Myron.
what he said something. I was like, he like. Because as you guys know, before the show starts, like I'm like running around to get microphones set up, right? Because like you'll see right now. Because by the way, guys, TLR is going to be on with us with the ladies as well. Don't worry, he's going to have that British charm. Right after we do these, like for some of you guys that are wondering why it takes so long for us to get set up or whatever, right after we do the one-on-one show, I have to set up the mics and everything else with Mo, and that takes a lot of time and coordination because we got to make sure the headphones are working, each mic is on, and everything else like that. So while I was working to try to do it, I think he like was trying to talk to me about something. I was like, hey man, I can't talk about it right now, bro. I got to like do this thing because Fresh don't know how to do nothing with the mics. So I'm like, God damn it, I got to do it myself. And Chris is out here dealing with the chicks. He don't know nothing about the mics either. So when it comes to the audio, me and Mo have to do everything, and we got to set up like. And that day, I think we had like 7, 8, 9 girls.
Yeah.
So we had to set up the microphones, and that takes forever. So that's what it was. But shout out to David Bummy, man. I have no issues with him. He's welcome to come back.
Yeah, anytime.
I don't have a problem with him coming back at all.
Just
No,
sober.
shout out to him.
Just sober.
Yeah, just sober, please.
He ain't coming back. That's cap.
Or a little bit. No. He can come back. Honestly, he
he
can
can-
come back, bro. He can come back.
But just sober.
If we could bring in annoying bimbos and bring them back, I have no problem bringing him back, bro.
Yeah.
He's got the world record for the shortest episode, bro. I was going to try and beat the record. Somehow, I was going to come in on 10 Zans and just get kicked off in 10 seconds, bro.
I can hold you, right? I found him through the grilling episode, and he was lit then. I was like, okay, maybe that's just how he is all the time, but it was over-exaggerated on this one.
Pray for Bunmy, man.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to him.
But no, he's welcome to come back, man. If y'all clip this and tell him, hey, man, he's welcome to come back, just please come back.
And shout-
Somewhat sober. I don't even care if he comes back with a buzz. He can come back with a
And
buzz.
shout out to the beautiful Cheyenne Reynolds. She's gorgeous.
Which one's that?
From grilling. The one
Grilling,
that's doing the show with him.
Light skin one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Light skin.
Stop sipping, Fresh. Come on, man.
Painting.
Come on, man. We're live on air, bro.
I don't learn the names, bro.
That chick is out here on dates trying to like grill these. Bro, if I was on that show, I'd be like,
Bro, that would be a good episode.
I would literally look at, bro.
Okay, so quick tip though.
Uh-huh.
When she comes to Miami, I'm gonna have her go on a date with somebody in here.
Yeah, you should. But if I was sitting across on that grilling thing, bro, and she was like, well, try to get me to answer a stupid question, I'd look at her like,
Shut up, bitch!
and I just walk off. I just go do something else, man. Like, what the hell? What fuck I look like out here qualifying to a woman, bro? What? That's ridiculous.
Legend, man.
But
Legend.
anyway, cool. So
Sorry,
we
I
know
took
who
us
you
way
are.
off topic. Sorry about that. I'm a fan. I just want to talk shit about anything,
no.
bro.
No,
Honestly.
that's what this is about, man. We just here chopping it up. So we know who you are, man. We have I think we talked about it a little bit, but please, can you introduce yourself to the people that might not know who you are?
Damn. It's your boy Trap Lord Ross. I'm the king of YouTube hip hop documentaries. I just make the longest,
Facts.
deepest dives into hip hop culture, basically. I started out doing like just short videos, little interesting stories. I think the first video that I did on in this kind of documentary style was on like Jay-Z shooting his brother when he was 12, which is just a classic hip hop story that I just used to love. Just was super fascinating. Kind of made a video on it, and that kind of just popped off in a way that other videos I'd made before hadn't popped off. And then from there, I just kind of doubled down, just making documentaries about all the hip hop stories I found the most interesting. I've just always been a hip hop fanatic. Just love the music, love the culture, love the artists. Just off my own back, just studied everything I could about, the musicians that I loved growing up, and just started making the documentaries, took some of my filmmaking skills into making these docs, and thankfully people are messing with them, and I've kind of got to where I am. So
Wow.
but it's not possible without all the people that have kind of like built this kind of online hip hop space. I feel like I'm not necessarily the only one. I'm probably not the first, but just I've been quite lucky to just go hard on sort of making the documentary storytelling style videos just about hip hop history. And I feel like I'm kind of at the point now where I'm sort of the top hip hop historian, you might say. So.
And you have two channels. You have Trap Lil Ross and Trap More Ross.
Trap
I think,
More
right?
Ross, yeah.
So can you tell the people the difference? I'm subscribed to both, by the way,
Appreciate
guys.
you.
Subscribe to both channels. The
Appreciate
links are below. Please subscribe to them, guys. Can you tell them the difference between the two channels?
Yeah, Trap Lil Ross. It's the law. It's the folklore. It's basically where I make researched, written documentaries. I literally research everything I can about the topics, get all the information. I write it into a narrative. Storyteller. The videos are, now the videos are long. The longest one I've done is 2.5 hours. It's chapters. It's just basically telling the whole story of, whatever's gone on. Trap More Ross. That's me just being a bit more myself, getting a bit more of my personality out, just kind of reacting to stuff going on in the culture.
Yeah.
Things I find interesting. Maybe things that aren't even necessarily like directly like hip hop related or hip hop news. Trap More is just me kind of having fun. It's more of me. It's more Ross. Trap Law, it's the folklore. It's the documentaries. It's the deep dives.
Which also, I got to say this. There is no one that does more entertaining ad reads than you, bro. Like, you literally...
Your voice, bro.
Oh, man,
it's so
thank you.
entertaining, bro.
He does the ad reads, right? And he'll, like, dress up and do, like, some crazy stuff in the background. He'll actually rap the ad. And I'm like, yo, this is fucking entertaining as hell. Like, my man, yo, you guys better buy this product he's advertising. Like, goddamn. Like, it is fantastic. I've never seen anyone put more effort into ad reads than that, bro. Like, yo, fantastic stuff, man.
Thank you,
Very
bro. Thank
entertaining.
you. I just try and go over and above with that stuff. And to be honest, bro, I just see it as a finesse because it's like, basically, I've always loved rap since I was a kid. I was 9 trying to make rap songs. And I just felt like I finessed the world into now, no one really wanted to hear me rap, but now I get paid to rap, bro. And they can't stop me. I get paid. Bro, I've made more money than a lot of rappers out here from rapping, bro.
They say you can't do it, but you find a way to do it.
They don't even want to hear my raps, bro. They gotta hear them. But no, for real, I just try and go over and above with the sponsors, bro. Like, I just see it as an opportunity to just sell a product, make a song, have some fun, and I just like doing it, bro. I like spitting a little rhyme. But at the end of the day, I'm not really trying to rap. I'm about making the film. So,
Bro, we need you on Fire in the Booth for Charlie.
Fire in the Booth. You need some of the Charlie Sloth sound effects on here.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Charlie Sloth, who's that?
He does like those Fire in the Booth episodes with like Drake. Or when it comes to the studio, they do like a freestyle bar.
He's our DJ Khaled, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay,
He's a big fat
Fire in the
DJ. Basically.
He's a big UK DJ?
Yeah, he's huge. He's huge in the UK.
Okay.
He's huge in multiple ways. But
Okay.
shout out Charlie Sloth, legend.
I'll
Told
get
him.
it. I'll get it because we have a pretty big UK audience. We love y'all, so I'll do it for y'all.
So-
All right, I'll read these chats real quick, and then we'll get into the first question.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for donating, man. This
Holy
will all
crap.
be added to the cancel fund.
Fresh Fit 820.
All right, so we got, let's see here, Fresh Fit 820. $200 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate
Thank
that
you, bro.
greatly, man. First off, Happy New Year's, Myron, Fresh, Chris, and Big Mo. Secondly, holy FNF undefeated. We, the FNF community, are the backbone of what makes the FNF podcast the best podcast in the world. So those in the chat hating can go to Guantanamo Bay. Facts.
Facts, big facts.
Andrew JP
Hold on.
34.
I can't think of any show that has their audience interact with them real time to add content to the
Exactly.
show. Like no one does that.
No, nobody does it,
So-
and they're not used to it. They don't see it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Haters gonna hate. Andrew JP 34, all the way from Great Britain. Shout out to the UK.
Gang.
The people who are crying race baiting about your preference in women are the same ratchet people who twerk on tables in restaurants.
He ain't lying.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, man. That whole thing is hilarious, bro. Everybody get mad. Y'all don't like black girls. Listen, bro.
Dare you?
Everyone gets roasted on this channel. Whether your name is LaQuisha,
Ling Ling.
Sakajiwia, fucking Ling Ling, Becky,
Karen.
Karen, whatever your name is, we make fun of all you 304s equally.
And
Okay?
shit, we roast ourselves too.
Yeah.
Chris is big head. I'm
Facts.
black as hell.
And ugly.
Uber driver.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I have to say this again, but to all those social justice warriors out there and the people that get triggered by what we say and get offended and, oh my God, that's inappropriate, you're racist, you're a bigot, da-da-da-da-da. Shut the fuck up and suck my dick. We don't care what you guys think. We will continue to do what we're doing. This is unfiltered radio right here. We do what the fuck we want to do. You SJWs can go to CNN or fucking The View or Oprah and go cry over there. But over here, we ain't changing. We don't bend. We don't fold. We gonna say what the fuck we want to say. And there's millions of guys out there that agree with us. And the thing is this. They can't say this because they're gonna get canceled, fired, whatever. So we're gonna make the jokes for them. Shaniqua, LaQuisha, Sacramento, Julia, Ling Ling, Becky, Karen, all you fucking dumb assholes that get mad at us, suck my fucking dick. All of y'all can do it equally, all right?
And
We're
also-
doing all 304s.
Also, this is our opinion, not Trap Lord Ross.
Yes.
Keep him out of this. Keep him out of this.
The opinions that were just expressed are shared only by Myron Gaines and Fresh Prince CEO. Trap Lord Ross has nothing to do with that. We are merely here to conduct an interview, unbiased, but I just had to make that quick announcement. And yeah. Anyway,
I'm sweating right now, bro. I ain't trying to go down with the ship. I was telling Myron a second ago. I landed in Miami. I got off the plane. I turned my phone on, and these guys were getting cancelled. I was like, shit, I need to go on the next flight. It's over. Shit's over. But apparently you're uncancelable. So.
Yeah, this is our opinion, guys, not his. All right. So anyway, sorry, man. Sorry, Ross.
No, I'm down to talk about it. To be honest, I got takes.
Okay.
1 day at a time.
1 D at a time. How do you navigate through the crowd of covert 304s and gold diggers on the sugar site? 99% of them want to meet up if they don't get paid up front.
Bro, we have a full
we have
actual
video on that.
video on that. Because, dude, you got to have a certain finesse when you go to these sites, and you got to know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing,
and we break it down on Patreon too, bro.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/FreshFit. Get the $20 tier. Search sugar dating. You're going to see a video on there.
Yep.
The Three Kings. There were a lot of frustrated people last night, but you have to realize it's not easy to moderate 10 people talking at a time. It's skill that not many can do right. We need TLR and ACK in the same room. We're going to make it happen.
Yes.
You got anything to say about that, Fresh?
Yeah, so I was going to save it for the
Okay,
late night.
all right, cool.
But just briefly here, the show last night, man, was definitely a lot of chaos there. I take full responsibility because I should have been more of
Twist
a
your mic,
moderator.
Fresh.
And also, I apologize to the chat because it was crazy. It was my bad. Too many people talking at the same time. And definitely in this case, I apologize to the chat. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. That was an experiment that went wrong. It will never happen again.
Facts.
Chaos a night. Y'all already know what to do in the chat. Like the video, FNF. Thanks for knowledge to help navigate the crazy world. Got you. Hey, yo, the City Boy vid was booty cheeks. But what are y'all doing? But are y'all doing a call-in show tomorrow? Yes, we will do a call-in show
Friday.
tomorrow. $5. LaFoot1. Those celebs DMing you and sipping in the shade room comments are a reflection of PC culture. At least you know who really rocks with y'all. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, all these people don't watch our content, so I don't give a fuck what they gotta say. Like, y'all could go suck my dick, bro. Like, really, like, for real. Like, this is not PC shit over here. It's like they found out, like, oh my God, this podcast exists. They're speaking their mind. Oh, you know, and then they hit you with the
Misogyny.
and then the
How dare you?
And also, we're learning as we go. So, like, this is new to us, guys. So, we're creating content. You feel me?
hey,
So,
man, we just saying what dudes be saying anyway in the fucking locker room, bro. If you guys don't want to hear it, then get the fuck out. You don't gotta watch us, okay? Yo, Trap Lord, you funny as fuck, and your documentary are amazing, especially that Jacksonville one. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Hey, thank you guys.
Do you worry you'll get pressed by rappers because you be roasting ninjas hard? Have you been pressed?
Bruh, I worry. Well, I do worry. I do worry a lot that I'm going to get pressed by rappers. I feel like it's hard to define pressed. I mean, there's been a couple of people that have been mad at me. A couple of people called me out for being a snitch or a fed. You know about that. You
Yeah, I know about
literally
that,
are.
yeah.
You literally are a fed. I
feel
ain't
you,
even a fed, bro.
I feel you, bro.
I ain't even a fed. But I don't know. The thing is, I feel like you know, a lot of this stuff's on the internet. I basically look at academics as the model, bro. Like, academics have said a lot more crazy shit about a lot of people. And I feel like when I kind of started out, I was a bit more like poking fun at people, making fun of people, like dissing rappers for fun. That was kind of my vibe at the start. My videos were shorter. You know, I'd do the research, but I'd also like kind of crack jokes and make fun of people. But like now, when I'm talking about the kind of more violent stuff or the sort of, you know, sort of kind of tragic stories, basically that sort of coincided with a lot of big popular songs in hip hop, like the, you know, Who I Smoke stuff. You know, I kind of leave the jokes to the side. You know what I'm saying? Don't finish that sentence.
Yeah.
Don't finish that sentence. You get pressed like Aiden Ross.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Shout out Fulio.
Yeah.
Being on the show.
Yeah, he was on the show. Yeah,
Legend.
Yeah.
But
very nice guy in person, actually.
yeah, bro. Seems like an interesting guy. But I worry about getting pressed, but also haven't really been pressed. Haven't been physically pressed. I've only been digitally pressed. So
Dude,
doesn't really count.
Dude, you're in the UK. Like, do UK rappers ever say to you, like, yo, bro, like, what's good? Like, do they ever come at you or no?
I basically had one rapper from Zone 2 called PS, shout out Zone 2 and PS, who basically just called me out for being a snitch. Basically said I was a fed. And, you know, I'm not fed, but shout out him. His music's fire. But, that, you know, I feel like that's as pressed as I've gotten. I don't think I've ever gotten more pressed. Who have I been pressed by? I low-key, though, I did get pressed by Miami rapper Space Ghost Perp.
Oh, for real?
And I got to say, he did like an hour and he basically did an hour and a half video dissing me, and I take it on the chin. To be fair though, his last song was fire, so I got to give it up to him. But he was trying to press me, but is what it is, bro. What do you gain by look at me, bro? What do you gain by pressing me? You're not pressing me.
That's true.
Come on.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying.
And it's like, yeah, I guess, yeah. But and here's the thing, you're far away too. Like, bro, you gonna pay for a flight to go to UK and try to find the TLR, or try to go after, like, oh, we're going after Ross, we got him. Like,
I mean, there's no brownie points there. I mean,
Bro, and also, you know what I mean? You can't really spin on me in the UK. What are you going to do? Catch a flight. You're not going to be able to bring your gun with you, bro. You're going to have to learn how to use a knife. It's a whole different skill. It's a whole different skill, bro, if you're going to try and spin on me. So, you know what I mean? But no, for real, though, like, you know, sometimes you worry, but also, like, I don't really worry too much. I feel like now I'm a lot more respectful and, you know, just delivering factual information. I'm not really a Fed. I'm not outside in the FBI surveillance van, you know, fedding on people.
This is true.
I don't know. You might tell me about that.
Yeah.
Man.
And then who else do we got here? Guys, like the goddamn video. This is gonna be great. Agent Fit, Coyle Ray is dog shit. No way she had the balls to DM you. LOL. Weak ass music and her freestyle was so ass she had to start twerking her hip bones.
Did she DM you guys?
Yes, bro. Yo,
Bro,
Chris,
you look how Preston's going to be on your ass.
Yeah, she DM'd
Chris,
me. Yeah.
Chris, pull it up.
All right.
Pull it up. All right, just go on my IG and you'll see it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
we got Tyson S. Hey, don't let Big Mo get fit with the way he was singing on Fresh's Live. He'll be a living cheat code and take all of y'all's whamming. Okay?
No. Listen, I'm sticking to my fitness journey. I'm sticking to my journey because the main thing is I want to continue to make myself proud. I want to make my boys proud. I want to make the FNF fam proud, and most of all, I want to continue to make Myron, Fresh, and Chris proud.
My boy.
Yeah, bro, because I'll tell you this. You fat as fuck, nigga.
Listen, Mo.
All right, Fresh.
Mo, my first year on the podcast, bro. Myron said, bro, you're fat as hell. I was like, damn.
Yeah, we roast everyone.
I
on
know.
this podcast.
I watched it. I
lost
know.
35 pounds, and now when I build some muscle, y'all gonna see the final product. So there you go.
Don't worry, guys. Mo's gonna lose the weight. I will continue to fat shame him until he does. Contrary to what the women think. You only fat shame women. I fat shame everybody, bro. Even people on the team. All right, are we gonna pull this up?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll pull this up real quick. Yeah, man, she sent me this dumbass message a couple days ago.
And
I decided, you know what? I'm gonna respond.
So Coyle Ray, 5.6 million followers, says, "Fuck you and everything you stand for." Myron likes it and says, laughing emoji. Legend.
Bro, Presser's going to be on you, bro. You're going to get pressed by Presser.
Yeah. Oh, is that his girl?
Yeah. You know about Presser.
Wait,
Do you know
Comedy.
about Presser?
Yeah, I do know who he is. Yeah, I do know.
he's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Shout out Presser, bro. I don't want to smoke.
He's
Shout out Coyle Ray, too.
I'm gonna get pressed by Presser. Okay.
Tyson S.
Yeah, she's that was just a low IQ comment. Like, clearly it was so obvious that no one like watched the entire show to like see what happened and what led up to those events of me like telling her like, yo, you get the fuck off the show. It's like they just think like, oh, I'm just gonna side with her because she's the musician. It's like, bruh, y'all did not see all the, you know, we gave her a drink, we took her, you know, we gave her good hospitality, all that other shit, and then they're just like, oh, you're an asshole because she said you're mean.
We did a full
Clearly,
vid-
y'all did not. Yeah, we did a full
video on it.
breakdown, but that's a whole other thing. Go check it out in the other episode, guys. We broke it down. $2 D-Nice. Proud of y'all. Stay 10 toes down. Snakes everywhere. Facts.
True.
Trap Lord Ross, can't remember how I found you, but a shout out to you. Your jokes, keep doing your thing. Mara Fresh,
Gang.
the episode y'all did on the 3rd was game changing. Got you, Scotty Brown. Thank you so much.
Yep.
$5. $10. M4 Pierre. Please don't bring back that activist girl from last night. She's the type to say she's black because she feels black. Rachel Dozelli type beat.
Oh, damn. Quagmire's Diary. Giggity.
Okay. Giggity. AAL. And they're back at it again. The same people that say you guys are low-level nerds are the same people making dozens of videos on you and getting millions of views. And this time, it's about old news. You can't make this up. Hey, man, we helping people eat.
Hey, man.
The Mighty the Athlete. Everyone's talking about us, bro. It is what it is.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, niggas. Since you said that you should stay with your mom to save money for football, Master Myron, is there a way I can get laid, or do I have to accept the fact that I won't get laid until I move out? No, man,
Bro,
you could. We have videos on this on
do it in your car.
on
Do it
Patreon.
at her spot if you can. Like, you can find ways to do it, bro.
This
Yo,
is the guy
literally-
with the Euro saying, do it in your car, bro. How did you do it in your car? I bet your car's seen some action.
Bro, you funny, bro.
Yeah, but no, for real though,
Yeah.
I have a video on Patreon about that, man. So get on Patreon, patreon.com/freshfit. David Franzier, Trap Lore, I think you should have award with FBG Duck. Documentary, that shit was pure gold. The hours editing had to be crazy. Yeah, that was a
Appreciate you,
fantastic
bro.
documentary, guys.
How long do you spend roughly editing videos?
So I have an editor that is just like full
Smart.
on with my videos all the
Smart.
time. So basically the way we work is that I'm just 100% of my time basically just researching, always researching, piecing together, writing stories, finding information, and then she's editing. So what we tend to do is FBG, that's the longest one I've done. Realistically, that probably took me a full straight month of research, and my editor probably at least like 3 straight weeks of editing. But the good thing is it's like I'll just go hard for a month researching, writing the script. Once it's recorded, give it to my editor, and then I'll jump on something else. So hopefully by the time she's done editing the duck video, I've got something else filmed and she can like jump onto the next thing, which is how I kind of get them out so fast, in case people were wondering. But like, yeah, that one's, that was like a full straight month of just research, watching videos, piecing it together.
I watched it. We could definitely talk about that as well.
Hell yeah, bro.
And we could give because I have some speculations as well on that case.
Right, I
for
got
sure.
a lot to say.
If y'all want us to do that, like the goddamn video. I don't know, Tony. Ross, I love your channel. Are you going to do a video on the Draco the Ruler deletion?
Yeah, rest in peace, Draco the Ruler, man. It's so tragic because he actually reached out to me like just months before his passing, saying that like, you know, he kind of fucks with me and that, you know, he's hoping I might do something about him. And then I basically said to him, bro, I'm trying to fly out and do an in-person documentary because sort of my long-term ambitions is to do kind of like, I want to do like a Netflix series where I actually go and meet people and really tell some of these stories like the way they should be told. And I was speaking to Draco about that. Unfortunately, he's, you know, passed away. It's just so tragic, bro. And, you know, the way he went out, it's just horrible, bro. So rest in peace, Draco the Ruler. Definitely going to do something on it. It won't be the thing that I imagine that I would have done on it, but I've got to do something about it, bro. It's just so sad, bro. And, you know, I know a lot of people just loved him and it's just a bummer.
Yeah, no, it's always sad when guys get locked up or get killed, man. It really is, man. To those two slobs hating, this guy fucking King Life, bro. Stop using Manscaped to outline your hairline, you goofy, okay? Seto Kaiba, when y'all gonna get Donald Trump on here, bro? I don't know, but apparently we voted for him, so we might get him on sometime. I don't know.
That'd be legendary, bro.
Serial killer. This guy. We don't bend, we don't fold. F&F never getting old. Yep, absolutely, baby. And then AL, you guys do at least 8 live streams a week. To expect perfection is not realistic. We learn from our mistakes and move on. That's it. Don't dwell on the BS. Fresh, we got you, homie. Cool.
Thanks, bro.
And then Derek Mitchell, shout out to F&F Trap. Lord Ross is a legend for the FBG Duck documentary. Absolutely, man. So can you tell us about, I guess, your upbringing? Like, you're from the UK. Can you tell us, like, you know, how you grew up, where you grew up, and
Yeah, bro. I had a very boring upbringing for the hip hop game, at least. You know, my story is very different from a lot of the rappers' stories. I grew up in a little place called Bognor Regis. Don't know if you heard of Bognor Regis.
where the hell is that?
This is a little seaside town in the south of England.
Okay.
Very small, not much going on, not really famous for much. But you know, it's where I grew up. You know, there's not much hip hop going on there. But I was kind of like an internet baby, you know. So I basically grew up in Bognor, this sort of very
And
small.
how old are you, just so the people know?
How old am I now?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I forget how old I am. 28 now.
No, 28. Okay.
Damn, bro. All
Yeah, I'm
all
31.
nudges
So
into one.
we're okay. We grew up in the same era.
Yeah.
Okay,
bro,
so we're old enough to kind of remember what it was like to not have cell phones, but at the same time we're aware of the digital age that we're in now.
Exactly, yeah. So like I grew up, I remember having dial-up internet in the house,
Yes.
sort of just first, you know, man, it's hard to know where to start. But basically,
No,
I've always been a hip hop fanatic ever since I was a kid. I had 2 older brothers. I was the youngest of 3, and they were just super into hip hop. I had one brother that was a rapper, you know, not a big name that you would be able to know now, but at the time he was getting into rapping. He used to do rap battles. He would get the train like to London and stuff and do rap battles. My other brother used to make his beats, and you know, he would produce stuff. So me, ever since I was young, just all that I would listen to is rap. You know, I was idolizing my brothers that were into rap, listen to nothing but rap music. You know, I would have vinyl records. I would go to the CD store, just buy rap albums. Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, just all of that stuff. It's all I was into. I didn't want to hear any other music. Even to this day, bro, I can't talk to you about any other genre of music, which is funny because, you know, a lot of people come in my comments, you know, I get a different sort of hate to you guys get, but I get plenty of hate of people like, you know, this lame white guy, you should do videos about rock and roll, leave hip-hop alone. And I'm like, bro, I can't name you any rock and roll artists, bro. All I've listened to is rap my whole life. So
Isn't it funny how it's okay when the racism comes from a certain color, but it's not okay when it comes the other way around? Is that wild to me? Like, I mean, it's a crazy double standard, but that's just something I just noticed. My bad.
you just gotta, you know, people are gonna have crazy opinions about all sorts of things. You just gotta ignore it. But
So, what about like UK rap
Ridiculous.
specifically? UK rap.
yeah, so I mean,
I'm a huge fan. I love Skepta. I love Nines, all those people. But like,
Hell yeah.
for you, like, what's your take on that?
man, so like I say, like ever since I was a kid, you know, even back then when I was listening to the Nas and the Jay-Z, you know, there were UK rappers way back then. I mean, you know, I'm struggling to reach some of the names. People like, I used to listen to people like Jest.
Wiley.
People, well, Wiley, yeah, Wiley was kind of a little bit later, but yeah, I was listening to Wiley when the kind of grime stuff came through. I'm trying to think of more like UK rappers, people like Skinny Man, not names you would have heard of, but like way back when I was a kid.
Damn.
These were UK rappers that were kind of popping, or sort of the UK
Jamie.
hip hop. Jamie is a little bit later. That's kind of like grime. So it's sort of like you've
Yeah, I know
got UK
grime.
hip hop from before that was kind of like a bit more conscious, and then sort of like grime came in a little bit later and really took over. That's your Skepta, your JME.
Tion Wayne.
Tion Wayne drill kind of a little bit later. I'm not going to end up giving a history lesson by accident here.
Go ahead.
But no, it's cool. But, you know, UK artists, but I was mainly into the US. You know, I did like and follow a lot of UK artists back then, but I was just obsessed and fascinated. I was growing up in this boring town. Nothing was ever going on, but it was almost like I was living vicariously through these rappers, their stories. You know, I was listening to just Jay-Z albums, Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, and just hearing these insane. And I was probably too young to be listening to these things too. You know, I used to have Slim Shady LP hidden under my bed when I was probably like 8 years old. or what, I can't even remember, but like, you know, my mum didn't want me listening to that shit, you know, and she was like banned me from listening to Eminem. I had Eminem's like biography and like CDs like hidden under my bed, like up at night with the Walkman, like listening to my Eminem album. So I was just obsessed with hip hop.
These young boys don't know what a Walkman is.
Oh, bro.
Sony Walkman. No.
I feel old, bro.
This is
Sometimes
bringing
I
me
forget.
back. No, I'm going through the nostalgia right now, man. God damn.
It's facts, bro. But
I don't know what it is.
fresh.
Stupid.
Fresh. Come on, you mustn't. Anyway, you're too balling to even know about any of this shit.
Yeah.
Bro. But
He was in Barbados, bro, on the sand.
Island
in the
mine.
beach.
I know what you were getting up to in Barbados, bro.
All right, ready?
Heard about this?
Here it is.
What are we showing?
Oh, Walkman.
Oh, you pulling it up?
Oh, so look up the Sony Discman. Discman with a
Discman.
CD in it.
Yeah, all our young boys in the chat like, what the fuck is going on right now?
How young you think we are, bro?
They were like, how many MP3s
Oh,
can
yeah.
that
Oh,
hold?
I remember having one of these bad boys. Walking to school, one of these joints.
Come on. Classic, bro. Don't want to walk too hard. You might skip.
Yeah.
What are those?
Facts.
Bro, what are
I remember
those?
that's how they used to advertise it. No skipping.
Bro, you would skip, man.
What are
You know,
those?
You would be in this in school, you know, you'd be like, yo, my CD player better than yours. You shake your shit, still play it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
Classic.
Sorry, man.
But hell yeah, so I was just obsessed with hip hop. You know, I was just living vicariously through these rappers, these rap stories. You know, I would read anything I could to just know more about the stories of these rappers. You know, rap biographies. You know, once I got the internet, like we had shitty dial-up internet, but I would just read hip hop forums, just learning about rappers. You know, before Wikipedia, I was just obsessed with rappers. In when I was 9, we had a school disco, and I was like, I'm gonna make a rap song. Like, got my friends together, we made a little band and made a rap song. I think the song we made is on my YouTube channel. It's way old. I put it back like way early in the channel's growth. But I made a little song. It was like a Halloween disco song called Ghosts and Ghouls when I was 9. I thought it was popping, bro. I thought I was gonna blow up. But I've just been obsessed with rap for the longest time, bro. And then, you know, just got super into it, but just always had that thing. Like, you know, I would make my little rap songs. There were a few times I'd be like, oh, I'm going to try and make it as a rapper. I'm going to drop some videos. I'm going to make some songs. But it just never really popped. And I just didn't necessarily feel right. But essentially, like at a certain point, I got into filmmaking. I started making videos for like local rappers, you know, people on the South Coast. I was going up to London to like make videos for rappers. Again, not necessarily like household names, but just like local people that rapped. You know, I got my Canon camera, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make the videos for rappers. That's how I'm gonna kind of get into this and just
The space.
be close to this genre of music that I loved. You know, I loved it, but at the same time, got into that, wasn't really going anywhere. Kind of wasn't making money. It was very difficult. Just didn't really work out. Through the back of it being so difficult to organize hip hop videos and to kind of like, you know, run around trying to film rappers for no money and not getting anywhere, I just started my own YouTube channel. Wasn't necessarily rap related. I would just do like little comedy sketches, do videos on business. I would just fuck around, shoot. I would like review shit food. I would like review cheap supermarket food on my channel. It was just some shit, basically. I was just trying to do anything because I liked YouTubing and I liked just being fully in control. I didn't need to get a rapper and get a bunch of crew to like make this rap video. I was just having fun on my own. I could make a video, finish it, put it up on my own. No one was viewing them. I was getting like 10 views on these little things. But, you know, every now and then I'd like react to a hip hop video. Nothing ever really went anywhere for me. And I, you know, like it was sort of, I was always thinking like, you know, I just love doing YouTube and it's just not going anywhere. And then one day, like a good friend of mine just sort of said to me like, yeah, you should talk about sort of these rap stories that you're super interested in. Like, you know loads about this shit. You're always talking about this stuff. And I was like, no one's going to want to hear like a lame white dude from Bognor talking about hip hop. But turns out they did.
Yeah.
So I started doing that.
I'm glad that you were wrong.
Bro, it's crazy. I literally was like, I'm not going to do that. That's a waste of my time. Nobody's going to watch that. And then I did the video on Jay-Z shooting his brother at 12. And at the time, it got like 2,000 views in a day, which at the time was
that's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Absolutely
What year was
crazy.
this approximately?
That was literally the very start of 2019.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
and
That
bear in
was
mind, I'd been pushing YouTube since 2015, just getting nowhere. But just,
see-
I don't even know why I did it. I just kept making videos.
For most YouTubers, they get a constant flow of views, but when you get that big spike, that's viral because that's way more than you got from before.
To me, bro, 2,000 views in a day,
Yeah.
I thought I was the shit, bro. I thought it was Jake Paul. Crazy. I thought I was popping.
Shout out to the Pauls.
Shout out to the Pauls, bro. But like just from there, that one sort of just getting a little 2,000 views, I was like, okay, I do have something here. And then just from there, I just made a list. And bear in mind, I just had so many great hip hop stories that I loved. I was like, I'm gonna make a list of other stories I could make. And it just became hundreds of stories. And I just started just trying to work my way through them. You know, I did like how Gucci Mane sort of beat his murder case story.
Mm-hmm.
I did the Jay-Z and R. Kelly tour beef where R. Kelly sued Jay-Z for like 75 million because he basically got beaten up by Jay-Z's crew. Just doing these videos, and they were just getting a few thousand views. But I was going somewhere, and I got to 1,000 subscribers, which had been a goal of mine for years.
Yeah.
And I just I'd basically been YouTubing for like 4 years. I got 200 subscribers in that time. So I was just like, I just want to get to 1,000. literally within a month of doing these hip hop videos, hit 1,000, just doubled down, kept going. And the first video I did that sort of went viral, I think it was I did a video, it was how Frank Ocean finessed Def Jam for $20 million about when he basically sort of...
Can we pull up his channel real quick,
yeah,
Chris?
pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull it up. If you sort it by oldest first, then you'll be able to see the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that one popped off, and I think that got 1 million views in like a couple of weeks. And I just couldn't believe it. Off the back of that one video, it was like, got the channel monetized. I was basically just like in a position where I was like, oh, I can actually do this now. Like, I can actually do this as a job.
Was it called Trap Lord Ross back then, or did you change the name?
I changed the name. No,
Success?
it had a lame name back
What was
then.
the name before?
Come on, man. I ain't even trying to hold you, bro.
Yeah,
it might connect the dots for too many people, bro. I can't even put it out there like that.
Oh, you can't.
It was lame. It was lame. It was literally just like Ross, some random shit.
Okay. All right.
But
So
get it off air.
But
Get
no,
it off air.
very
I do try and keep certain things private just because like I don't want too much personal info out there.
Of course.
Because I get some crazy DMs.
Yeah.
You know, people want to slide on me or whatever.
Yeah.
So
don't be us.
Yeah, don't be us, bro.
Don't be us.
People hit us up with, I'm going to slide on you, Myron. I know where you live. I'm like, all right, come do it. Come try.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, so like the Jay-Z shot his brother one, the first one I did, the sort of this style, actual documentary style video. And it just blew up.
Yo, don't copyright strike us, please.
Oh, bro, this video had hella copyright strikes, bro.
Yeah,
really?
I was about to say you can't really post those clips because then those companies are gonna give you the strike.
Well, it was the songs. It was at the start. I was especially that Jay-Z one. He talks in a few of his songs about shooting his brother at 12. So it was essentially sort of telling the story and then dissecting the lyrics. But I would just put in 20-second clip of the song of him saying I shot my brother or whatever it was he said. And then like they were getting copyright claims.
Were you able to monetize anything?
Well, what I did was basically after I did a few videos, I basically worked out that, okay, I can't use any music.
Yeah.
If I use a clip, it's got to be really specifically, really specifically relating to what I'm talking about, less than 7 seconds. I keep it very tight. There's a few early videos where I've got like a little clip of a song, little things that have slid. But, I basically I read up on fair use and was just kind of like, okay, I got to do it in a certain way. I can't just be throwing loads of songs in there. But
Yeah.
you're going to be interested to hear this. So the top, oh shit.
Oh, sorry.
Go back, Chris.
Sorry, it's not helpful for the viewers, me pointing at a screen that they can't see. Basically, that fourth video of mine of Frank Ocean suing, finessing Def Jam for 20 million, that was the first one that kind of blew up for me, got 1 million in a few weeks. That one went crazy. And sort of like, this is where I started to work out, I'll use some stock footage instead, or like, just keeping it simple. But essentially, a couple of videos after this, I then had a much bigger viral hit.
Yo, hit the like button on that, Chris.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like
Bam.
button. Like that video, like our video.
Please. So, a few videos after this, I did the excellent video, which you scroll up a little bit more here, just up to the top. So there, just on the left bottom, how Rick Ross bankrupted 50 Cent. Now, that video went crazy. That got like 750 views in 2 days. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was getting... I just couldn't believe it, basically.
Yeah.
This blew up. It was going absolutely nuts. 750K views in a couple of days, and then, boom, gone. Copyright strike by like G-Unit Records.
Oh, really?
Apparently 50 wasn't feeling this video.
Wow.
So
With the vitamin water in the back.
exactly, bro. Exactly. So
Yeah, but here's the thing. He didn't really go back. Didn't he just like restructure his stuff?
exactly. Well,
Yeah.
if you get to the end of the video, I basically
You
explain
break that down, right?
But,
Yeah.
But the title was a little bit unforgiving. I think
Yeah.
I put the quote marks around bankrupted in after the whole copyright strike.
Yeah.
But I basically had to go
Chris.
through the whole month-long process of
So-
of getting it back.
Oh, that's Florida.
Yeah, so that's like the
that what, Fresh?
that's like the 2008.
Nah, that's it. You can stop
it's like some old award show anyway. But basically that video popped off. I had a lot of problems with that video, but it was then that I realized I was like, damn, like these things can like be really viral if I hit on a good story that has artists.
And
that
you had a
people
good
love.
title, too.
Oh, exactly, great title, 2 artists that people love, and honestly, it was just like conflict and beef. Like people love to know about beef, hip hop beef.
Oh,
Jay-Z and Nas, Biggie and Tupac. For the longest time, bro, beef has not only. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of tragedies that have come out of beef, but a lot of hip hop beefs have spawned some of the best and most iconic music in hip hop. Period. Yeah. And people want to understand every single facet of how these beefs start, how these beefs go down. So it was at that point that I kind of realized that, like, okay, well, talking about like just breaking down hip hop beefs really specifically, so people can understand everything that happened is just the content people are hungry for.
Yeah.
There's
And
go ahead. No, but you said it earlier. There's a vital point here that most people miss. You just said it a couple times here throughout your story. Is that a lot of YouTubers, they'll start a channel and they don't know where they're going, and then they'll just quit like a year in, maybe 6 months in. But you stuck it out, made content. It wasn't going viral or making that much hits, but you kept trying and trying and trying until you found a formula that worked for you. And I think you said 3 years later,
Yeah.
it hit. So good lesson here, guys, is that whenever you're doing YouTube, start with a channel, start with content, and find your niche. And you find your niche. You talking about what you're passionate about. People can see your passion. They can see your drive behind it, and then they followed you. So that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, and that was a good title too, because like the thing is like, you know, people have to watch it to the end to get the truth. Because we know, I mean, because I was following that story too. Like, it's not because he got broke; it's because he just restructured his businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's just what rich people do all the time. Trump has been bankrupt a million times, but we know Trump ain't broke. You know. So, but no, but I guess they got mad. They're like, we're not watching this to the end. I don't like this title, and they jumped the copyright.
Clickbait.
There was a lot of jokes, and bear in mind, at that point in my career, at the start, I was just being very savage, making a lot of jokes at the rappers' expenses, just making fun of them. You know, for a period, I spent time like trying to make it as a stand-up comedian in London. You know, I would hit the stage and go and do open mic stand-up comedy and stuff. So at the very start, my videos kind of had a lot more comedy, a lot more sort of punchlines, jokes, sort of making fun of rappers, making light of situations. Which I still do here and there, but it's sort of like now as the stories get a little bit more serious, you know, making jokes at people's expenses is not, you know, it's not as smart. It's also not as funny. I'm not trying to make jokes about people that have been murdered. It's not really very funny.
Yeah,
but you know,
understandable.
But anyway,
so I didn't want to stop you when you were talking about it, but I guess we can ask now.
Go for it.
Top 5 rappers right now.
Bro, my top 5's changed a little bit recently, but I'll tell you what, this is just like top 5 right now, top 5. Just top 5 rappers.
Or you could give us, top 5 now and then top 5 all time, if that helps.
Man, I always struggle putting the top. Let me just give you my 5 favorites, and then then I can maybe add a few current ones. Number 1, the GOAT, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Carter 3 is the best album ever made. I don't care. Like, you can't chat to me. That's it. Best album ever made. Carter 3. Fire. Okay. Number 2, I make fun of this guy a lot, but I got to say Drake.
Okay.
Shout out to Drake, man.
Drake, bro. He's got something for everyone, and he can rap, and he's fire, and just he's got bangers.
Okay.
Especially at the moment, Youngboy. I feel like Youngboy has done this kind of emo singing but gangster pain music so well in a way that's just like I feel like he's just making music and making sounds, and especially the subject matter that he's talking about, but the way that he's talking and singing about it, it's just something that's never been done before. And then the rate at which a Youngboy puts music out, and the fact that he's catching cases and going to jail and still putting out hella albums. This guy is just prolific. And he's like 20 years old or something, bro. So Youngboy's got to be top 5.
Shout out to his brother. I got the phone with him earlier yesterday, OG3. Awesome dude as well. So shout out to him.
Yeah. I mean, you know, their team is just, I don't know how they do it, bro. You know, Youngboy's been holding down that position.
He has a good team behind him,
for a
that's
long
why.
time. Yeah, so Youngboy's definitely someone I really like a lot. I feel like Future is somebody that, again, really changed the game with his sound. Like, you know, the way that he brought auto-tune through and just made it, like, was able to use his voice as an instrument, but in the sort of trap way, talking about sort of the dirt, the drugs, the pharmaceutical drug addiction kind of thing, but then like sort of this auto-tune singing voice and rapping at the same time. It was just fire. Obviously, a lot of people kind of credit like T-Pain with really bringing through the sort of auto-tune hip-hop wave. Yeah. And a lot of people had said, you know, there's a sort of a trend not so long ago of people saying like, oh, you know, Future stole T-Pain's trap. Mm-hmm. But Future did it better, bro. Like, you know, I like T-Pain, but like Future just changed the game. The subject matter that he was talking about and the way he was singing about it, it's crazy. Yeah. Man,
she belongs to the streets.
Belongs to the streets, classic. But man, number 5.
Last one.
Oh man, it's tough.
Don't worry, you'll be able to add in some honorable mentions.
I'm gonna just throw in UK legend Skepta.
Okay. Yo,
UK honorable mention.
Bad man thing.
Like
Skepta's
bro.
badness, bro.
And he has been, again, you know, well over a decade. Skepta has just been putting in work. He was a legend back then, before he did all of this modern stuff that the Americans mess with. Obviously, the big moment that really got him around the world was that Praise the Lord song with A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky, yep.
Crazy song. Enormous UK-US link-up. But before that, you know, he was just a massive legend in the UK. People loved him. He'd made so many classic mixtapes and songs, and just, you know, the Boy Better Know thing, him and JME, just the stuff that they had done is just crazy. But now he's kind of taken it to that next level, and he is just, you know, he's done so much for the UK to put the UK on the map internationally. I feel like Skepta just deserves so much love.
I feel like he's underrated still, bro.
He still is, bro. But at the same time, bro, I just wish he would release more music, bro. I mean, he put out a little EP not so long ago. It was like 4 or 5 songs. And it's just like, bro, please give me more.
Yo, I have one goal before I die, to meet him in person and say thank you, bro. Because his music is fucking fire, bro. Like,
I met Skepta once.
You did?
Before my channel was popping. He wasn't really trying to chat. Wasn't trying to chat to me. To be honest. Was not trying to chat to me.
He's like, who's this white kid, man?
Bro, I think I was just, oh man, I love your stuff. Literally just like, not looking at me. Damn, Skeppy. Let me down, bro. But legend, absolute legend, bro. Shout out to Skepta, bro. Did a lot for the UK, connect the UK and the US, bro. And that's something that people in the UK have speculated on for so long. Who's going to blow up in the US? What rapper in the UK is going to make it in the US?
He's the one that made it to the US and made it mainstream.
Did the most, bro.
Yep.
Okay. Any honorable mentions?
Man, honorable mentions, bro. I feel I always
You
struggle.
mentioned
when I'm put on
Eminem,
the
you
spot.
mentioned Jay-Z, you mentioned Nas.
I wouldn't put Eminem, Jay-Z, or Nas on my list because
Okay.
I feel like they did so much, but it was almost like obviously it was my era because I was enjoying it then. But I'm so into like stuff that's going on currently.
Okay.
Then again, I said Future for what he did. I don't know. It's just so tough. Honorable mention.
Future's still current though.
Future is still current.
He's still current.
He
You know
kind of
what I'm
like fell off for a little bit, but then he just like came back in a big
Yeah,
way.
I would consider him an A-list rapper at this point.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he's definitely You know, him, the Travis Scotts, the Drakes, etc. These are all A-list rappers.
Travis Scott, bro.
Oh yeah.
I ain't trying to talk about Travis Scott.
It's up to you.
Trashfish Scott.
Yeah.
I used to like Travis, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I want to know who your top
man.
fives are, bro. I want to know how we
Hey,
compare.
man.
Yo, this is comedy. I don't listen to him. I don't care. You can say what you want, bro. I mean, I like as you know, me and you have had conversations about this. I like drill, man. I like Chicago and New York drill. That's my what I like. And then I also listen to older stuff as well. You know, I'll just give a list of just my favorite rappers overall because I can't really put them on a list. The Diplomats, D Block. Okay, so that encompasses obviously the entire Cameron camp and the entire Jadakiss camp.
Yeah.
G Unit.
Hell yeah.
50 Cent is a legend.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And that goes with, you know, Lloyd Banks, Tony Ayo, all
Banks,
those guys. Cassidy, before the car crash. Okay. Let's see here. And then if we're going to get a little bit more contemporary, you know, I like 22G's is my favorite and Coach the Ghost.
TGG's so
Those are my
fire.
two favorite right now
Yeah.
that I listen to the most. But I also like Fabio. Right?
Bro, Fabio is just, I gotta say, Fabio is just, it's just amazing. It's so sad what happened with because Pop Smoke, I was such a huge Pop Smoke fan when he was.
I was going to say Pop Smoke too.
To be honest, I feel like it's such a shame what kind of happened to his legacy. That first posthumous album they put out was cool, but then it's just sort of like, it moved away from what he was about, which
Yes.
was like the UK, the American style party songs over UK drill beats.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was just like, it just blew up, bro. Dior was just one of the most iconic
Dior.
songs of the last few
Facts.
years.
It didn't get his flowers while he was alive.
So it's such a shame.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like Fabio Foreign is actually carrying that torch. And
Yes.
sort of, you know, I don't want to say he's surpassed Pop Smoke, but as far as what Pop Smoke achieved when he was alive, I feel like Fabio is kind of taking it to that next level, bro. We got to protect Fabio Foreign at all costs.
That feature he did with Tion Wayne, Body, that was
Bruh, the remix,
so
yeah.
hard, bro.
Body, bro.
That was hard.
So I like, because my thing is, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I only listen to Woo rappers or I only listen to Cho rappers. I listen to both. And the thing that sucks is, what kind of bothers me a little bit is, I don't care. I'm going to say it. Cho rappers are getting stifled by they're blackballed in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because Coach the Ghost is fantastic. 22G's fantastic. But at the same time, I like Fabio a lot. I like Pop Smoke a lot. I like Pop Smoke's older stuff. I agree with you on that. His 2019, 2018 stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Flexin', Dior, etc. I like that stuff. I also like who else? Unfortunate what happened with K Flock. I'm gonna break down that case too.
I'm excited for your breakdown of that.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you're gonna go in deeper than a lot of people have, bro. We
Yeah.
need your perspective on this.
Yeah,
thing.
I will definitely. I'm trying to get the goddamn all the information because I got the complaint, but it's very it's not detailed like the Melly one was. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. And who else? I'm trying to think.
What about Chicago? You know, Chicago rappers obviously.
King Von's my favorite by far.
Fire, bro.
King
Fire.
Von is my favorite by far. I like Dirk, but I don't know, man. I don't like when rappers sing too much. And then Chief Keef old stuff.
Yeah. The
Finally Rich.
The new Keith.
Yeah, I like his old shit. I like Finally Rich. I like
Hell yeah.
I like the Sosa mixtapes. That's what I like.
Bro, go.
Let's see here. But yeah, King Von is by far my favorite. My favorite drill rapper from Chicago.
I'm always just amazed at how one man can be so talented at both rapping and killing.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yo, and here's the thing, like that music hits different when you know what he was. Because I was thinking in my head, like, bro, how does this guy like? You listen to the O, right? From the took her to the O, and then you listen to you know, the Crazy Story, you know, and you're like, it's really detailed, you know. This black been through a lot, but it still shoot like new. I'm like, oh yeah, that shit lit. Then I thought to myself, wait, hold on 1 second. That means that it's been used. So I was, you know, and then like how he details the criminal activities, you know, and for me, with my background, I'm like, wait, you know too much about this shit.
Bro.
Yeah, this is too detailed.
It's
What's
factual.
going on here?
He's saying stuff where you're like, you literally wouldn't be able to come up with that unless you had killed people.
Yeah, exactly.
We were listening to Von in the car earlier,
Damn.
and he dropped some lyric. What does he say? He says something like, shit that I don't remember I did, but I bet they remember me. Just these demonic things. You're like, bro, how you can't have thought of that lyric unless you have done bad shit to people, and so much bad shit. You have forgotten all the bad shit you've done, but they remember you.
Yeah,
it's some bad shit, bro. It's just crazy. But like at the same time, bro, it's just like it's
the song
tragic.
about his friend being a snitch. He told.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
know.
And you know that there's a real fucking deep story behind that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like
But people can relate to you when you actually did what you rap, so it's a deeper understanding. But I got Soulja Boy. People gonna hate me
Hell
for that. Soulja Boy's a fucking legend.
big soul.
Back in the day, I got
Come on.
D Savage, underrated. Peril Giovanni. I got who else?
You got the niche picks here.
Yeah.
You're flexing on everyone, bro.
I got Phoenix Flexin from Shoreline Mafia, and then lastly I would say like I got Tory Lanez. Talented, bro. Talented.
Tory Lanez.
And Sway Lee.
Sway Lee.
Hard.
Legendary, bro.
Hard.
Legendary, bro. It's crazy. You know, it's good to hear everybody else's top fives, everybody else's opinions. There are so many rappers, and it's annoying because sometimes people be like, "Oh, do you listen to this person?" I'm like, "I don't even know who that is," and they're like, "Bro, you're supposed to know everybody. You're the hip hop guy." And it's just like, bro, it's an entire universe of
It
people.
is.
Yeah.
I've got gaps in my knowledge. There's people I don't know about. There's people I know everything about that the next person's never even heard of.
Yep.
So you know that's what's great about hip hop. It's literally a universe. There's a million different subcultures. You know, I know people that listen to loads of rap music and they don't listen to any of this drill stuff about killing people, and they're just like, "What the hell is that shit?"
Yeah,
But, like,
that's true.
You know, there's just so many
There's
different.
different. There's so many different genres in it, and I'll say, you know, obviously, like, when it comes to the contemporary stuff, I like the drill stuff. The New York stuff specifically. I listen to the old Bobby Shmurda stuff as well. Yeah, man. I mean, my favorite album all time though, number one album, it's Illmatic by far.
Illmatic,
10
so
songs.
fire.
Really,
So
it's 9
fire.
songs because the first one is more like an interlude. Back when they used to run skits on albums, they don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
But you know, I would say, yeah, Illmatic is definitely number one. Dr. Dre, The Chronic,
Hell yeah.
number 2. Reasonable Doubt was fantastic. 3. I'm gonna have to go. I think it's the Drought. Is it the Drought 2 or 3? Which one is the one that has all the goddamn remixes that Wayne is on?
Bro, I think
I think it was a Drought 2 or Drought 3. He literally took like every top. Like he took.
We're seeing a 3. We're seeing a 3 over here.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. Thank you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. DMX, Grand Champ, one of my favorites. I think
Oh, hell
Grand
yeah.
Champ is my favorite DMX album. I know some of you guys are gonna say no. I like the other ones, but no. Eminem Show, fantastic.
Eminem
Slim
Show.
Shady LP, also fantastic.
Marshall Mathers LP is just a crazy album as well. I mean,
Oh yeah.
all the emotions on that album, bro. Highs, lows, murdering your girlfriend, bro. Just like, I remember listening to that as a kid. I'm just like, what the fuck did I just hear?
Imagine if you dropped that right now. Cancelled.
Cancelled.
Yeah,
Canceled.
bro. We were talking about this. I was saying,
Canceled.
yo, Eminem would never, ever survive in today's era.
Yeah.
He would have never, bro. The shit he used to talk about, no fucking way.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? No way. Clean out my closet, bro. You think that would have made it today?
You hurt my feelings.
The hell no. Especially with all these shops Shaniquas coming out as hell no, bro. They'd be like, nah, you canceled. Yeah, we make fun of everybody, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is that whatever, man. Like I said before, the Beckys, the Shaniquas, the Karens, the Ling Pings, the Amiras, all of you guys. What's the Saka? What's the Indian name? Give me an Indian name.
You did too much, bro.
Punjabi?
Yeah, give me yeah. All y'all.
No.
I roast all of y'all. Okay. So even the Arab girls.
Okay.
Amina,
Oh, gosh.
you know what I'm saying? We equal opportunity roast for all the 304s, okay, guys? But no, Eminem would have never made it today. You know,
No,
because we
facts.
live in such a very soft society where you can't make jokes, can't say nothing, everyone gets offended. It's ridiculous. South Park would have never made it in today's day and age.
Man, I love South Park, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll read these chats real quick. Why is a compliment offensive to American girls, especially when they are 5 out of 10? Simply by saying hello. That's true. Johan, 10 euros. Guys, I need a fresh and fit in the front and resist the slave mind in the back shirt. Can you turn it into reality, please? Maybe, yeah.
Possible.
This is the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez all over. Woke Twitter and Black Twitter killed you, but once the truth came out, nothing but silence. Exactly, bro. They tried, bro. It is what it is. And then with the bullshit with Tory too. Like there was
out
lying
Tory,
on his
man.
name, man.
Tory's a good dude,
with this Megan Thee Stallion shit, bro. We live in a crazy world now where it's like believe all women. You guys don't even have the facts, and you guys are out here like, oh, he shot Meg. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, yo, get the facts before you talk. All right. 702 Tito. PD Pablo was calling these 304 Shaniquas too, though. Certified professional. I could tell that the last episode was an experiment that needed to happen. You got to switch things up to see if you're on this right path or not. Keep doing your thing and keep bringing in these interesting guests. We got y'all.
Gotcha, man.
$2.79 from Charles Trazo. TLR, do you listen to Laney Fox? Lancey Fox.
I've heard a few tracks, but I'm not really deep in the catalog. I see the name around, but
he did
got
a song with Skepta that was hard, bro. Like, man, I ain't like, bro. Skepta's a fucking legend, bro. I love Skepta. But
Jamal Adam, Trap Lore, big up. Butlins?
Shout out Butlins, fan. That's a famous place from where I'm from.
Oh, okay, Butlins.
oh, it's called Die Twice 3 years ago.
That's the one, yeah.
Jeezy, Mr. Snowman. Oh, okay, young G. You'll have permission to use my song One Mic on these 304s. Okay. $10, Mr. Markle. You only have to be right once. Yep. $5, Jeezy's Mr. Snowman. I had beef with Jay, and then I cooked that beef and ate it with either. Okay.
Oh, man.
Jeezy, Mr. Snowman. I think you saw Nas.
Dio Saint.
Hey, yo.
$100 super chat.
I've been gone a couple weeks. I figured it's the beginning of the year. What could happen? LOL. What's good, Chris, Myron, Fresh, and Big Mo? Fresh and Fit Forever. Thank you so much, my
Thank
friend.
you, bro.
Thank you, Saint, man.
Shout out to Dio Saint, man.
Jeezy, Mr. Snowman. I'm your girlfriend favorite rapper, Trap Lore. Okay. I like Young Jeezy too, Bryce. I like Thug Motivation 101 was a good album. His first album. Peanut Patootie, $10. Need to introduce you to DJ Harry Love. He's a legend in the UK when it comes to hip hop. He's a well-known hip hop record producer and DJ. He was also a member of the Scratch Perverts in the 90s.
I remember Harry Love.
Okay.
I remember Harry Love.
And she's from Great Britain as well. Thank you so much, Pina. Raphael Rocket, what do you guys think about Juice WRLD Legacy?
I actually saw some of it, but I didn't really get to sit down and listen to it fully. Have you?
Or is that the newer album? I gave it a listen through. It just didn't seem. If I'm honest, bro, these posthumous albums, bro, you can hit a certain point where you can tell that they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel of the leftover stuff that they recorded in the studio. And I felt like that was one of those ones. I feel like they should just let him rest because Juice WRLD, one of the most amazing artists that we've kind of had, I feel like, over the past few years, as far as somebody that's sort of hip hop adjacent, but they're kind of singing. It's sort of emo trap. It's like a whole new thing, bro. And the music that he was putting out at the height of his career was just incredible songwriter. And I feel like a lot of those songs, I didn't give the album multiple listens through, but a lot of those songs just felt like they were a little bit kind of thrown together and stuff. And it's just, I don't think they were songs that Juice probably would have released when he was here. So, wasn't really trying to hear that. But Juice, legend, bro.
I'll just say the elephant in the room. I don't care. This is the thoughts of Myron Gaines and no one else. These posthumous albums, a lot of the times is it's a money grab. I don't give a fuck. I'll just say it. A lot of times it's a money grab. Unless you're an artist like Tupac, where you wrote literally thousands of songs before you passed away, and you just didn't have time to put them all out because you weren't out long enough. That's one thing. A lot of times, it's a fucking money grab. You look at we had Toffee on the show. Shout out to him. He was supposed to be on Pop Smoke's album.
Yeah.
They took him off because his name wasn't big enough, and they put another artist on that they can get more streams with. That's what it comes down to, man. It's money. So the music gets influenced with the financial obligations, unfortunately, with the posthumous albums.
Also the politics too.
A lot of politics. Yeah.
I like the anime adaptation to the Juice WRLD video. That was pretty dope.
So, all right. So we got Jeezy, Mr. Snowman. My album Harder Than Traffic on 95 and DC Snowman coming. Okay. Tyson S. Fresh, did you listen to Tory's recent 80s album? And if so, what'd you think about it?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Tory just is musically inclined, bro. Like he could sing, he could rap, he could do everything one. But my favorite song with Tory is No Service with Sway Lee. That shit is fucking fire.
He also directs and shoots his own music videos.
There you go.
And so does 6ix9ine, despite everyone hating on 6ix9ine. But 6ix9ine actually shoots it. He Billy Dat with Seiko Billy and them.
Yeah.
He shot and directed that joint. Did you know that?
I'm curious, Trap Lore. What are your thoughts on 6ix9ine?
I love 6ix9ine.
Okay.
I can't cap. I love 6ix9ine, bro. I think I want to talk to you. I want to talk to the Fed. I want the inside
we can
scoop
talk about
on
that.
what you think of the 6ix9ine case, bro. So we'll get to that.
Okay.
Love 6ix9ine.
Okay, I'll give y'all some. Okay, I got an exclusive. I'll tell you guys here.
And shout out to Murder Murphy too.
Whiskey Sigma. I love 6ix9ine. I don't care what nobody says.
I like him too, man.
I like his music. And then on top of that, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. His comeback in May of 2020 during the pandemic
Gooba.
With Gooba and going on live, etc. I've never seen that level of marketing ever.
Marketing genius.
All eyes were on him. You go on that live, nothing but verified accounts commenting in there.
Yep.
Just so y'all know, when you watch a live, whoever, the verified accounts are always going to get precedence. The fact that there were people talking and then slowly it builds up to 1 million, then 2 million live viewers, and you only see verified accounts, that tells you the whole world was watching him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's beaten that amount of live viewers on Instagram.
Nah.
So whether you guys want to say he's a snitch, he's a fraud, his music sucks, blah, blah, fucking blah, you cannot take away that he is a marketing fucking genius. I watched the music video, put the rat face on, bro.
He played into it. I will give one critique though. Bro, you gotta put some music, man, because the fans are waiting for some music, bro. I already told you, 6ix9ine, put some music out, bro. We need music because we're forgetting a little bit, so we need some music out
Yeah,
right now.
sometimes you got to give these guys a reminder, like Jay-Z says. But yeah, marketing genius, man.
Yeah.
Marketing genius. I get it. He's done it in a disrespectful way, whatever. But you cannot doubt the fact that he knows how to command attention.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, Whiskey Sigma. Love y'all, dudes. I'm taking your advice and laying off the bottle indefinitely. Don't let the haters ever tell you you're not changing lives. Keep finding a good fight. Thank you so much,
Awesome,
Whiskey
man.
Sigma.
Shout out to Whiskey Sigma.
Travis Davidson, $5. Thank you so much. Matthew Jeff Farrow. FNF has more YouTube subs than Asian Doll. That's facts. Even her Spotify numbers are lame. She is a clout chaser. Love fed it. I would love a new business practices video. I'm a new business owner. And real quick, real fast, I want to address that. They're saying, oh, y'all need her. She don't need you. With all due respect to all the haters out there, we get 22 million plus views on our fucking channel a month. So suck my dick. We actually have command quite a bit of views, and we don't need her, okay? This is a men's podcast. We brought her on as a guest. We do not need her whatsoever. I want to make that extremely clear. If anything, she benefits more from coming on our podcast than her coming on. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Travis Davidson, much respect to Fresh for Payroll Giovanni and you from Barbados.
Yo, Payroll's have you ever listened to Payroll Giovanni? I feel like it's so underrated, bro. Like,
I've seen the name. I've seen a few songs around, but I've not really had a proper listen, bro.
he's from Detroit, but his raps, bro, like, man, legend.
And then Peanut Patootie, I know Harry Love personally. He's a G, awesome dude, lives down the road from me. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so Ross, you wanted to talk about the 6ix9ine thing, right?
Bro, 6ix9ine, bro. What you're describing, like when he did that live, bro, that was one of the most significant cultural moments I can even just think of in pop culture, bro.
Facts.
That was the world stood still at that moment when 6ix9ine went on live. He dropped that song, came back on live, was playing the the Cops?
Bad Boys.
Bad Boy.
Bad Boys.
That oh man, it was just an incredible moment, bro. And I gotta say, his story. It's almost like the most twisted version of the American dream that you could possibly imagine. Yo, this kid was in a bodega selling heroin, like in fucking Bushwick, and started making music. Just got the most ridiculous, horrible tattoos. He dyed his hair rainbow. He was just doing whatever he could to stand out on social media to like get his family out of the gutter, bro. And hey. The most popping thing to do is be a gang-affiliated rapper at the moment. That is a surefire way to make it. He spotted
2017, 2018, yeah.
He spotted that. He saw some bloods. He said, hell yeah. Get the red bandanas, shoot the video. Did that song that blew up, the Gummo song.
Gunmo, yep.
And it just worked. And just,
Then he shot Billy.
The perfect example. Billy just song after song, he was just going super viral. The rainbow hair, it didn't make sense. And he knew, the beef, people love the beef. They love the beat, like the shootings, the kind of like the online dissing with rappers. He was just dissing every Chicago rapper. He was saying he was smoking on everybody. And everything he did worked. He is a genius. And then at the end of all of that, at the end of the story, when he should have gone to jail, he should have got what he deserved for getting in with the Bloods, having people shoot at Chief Keef. He just flipped the script, snitched on them all, got out and got away with it, bro. It's the most incredible pop culture story in history, bro. Like, what? Just like, it's genius, bro. And this is the thing I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's my theory, okay? I don't think the feds needed a word of 6ix9ine's testimony to put all of those guys away. They had them all banged to rights. 6ix9ine just was genius because he just snitched, but he didn't contribute anything to that case, it seems to me. He just kind of sung, got his little piece, got his letter so that he could kind of get out of the situation and get scot-free. But they didn't really need 6ix9ine, they had a informant that was driving the car, that was taping conversations. It's just the genius move, basically. The genius chess move. What's he going to do? Sit down for 40 years just because he was a Blood for 2 years?
Ooh.
I don't know. What do you think?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So I actually worked for the agency that arrested him.
God damn. Can you talk about this?
Yeah, let's do it. Exclusive here, guys. Right here on fucking
Fresh and Fit,
baby.
only.
I can't imagine, bro. You must be like winning the lottery if like you've been assigned the 6ix9ine case.
So here, I'm gonna walk y'all down. So let's go back to 2018, okay? End of 2018. So I worked, and I'm not gonna disclose everything, but I'm gonna disclose what's public information now, and I'll tell you guys kind of where I was at when it came with this, okay? So for some of you guys that are wondering, I used to work in law enforcement. I was a former special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, and I was assigned to the Miami field office. At the time, I was doing an organized crime case that involved Asian organized crime. Right, it was a bunch of bullshit that was going on, but there was Asian organized crime. So I actually traveled to New York in January of 2019. And I went up there for my case. But while I was up there, they had just arrested 6ix9ine in November of 2018. So I actually met up with one of the detectives that was assigned to that case because the New York field office is huge. You know, they got NYPD in there, they got DEA agents, they got FBI agents, whatever. They all sit and they work together, right? And this was like we have different groups, and they had a gang group there, right? And and one of the detectives that was assigned to that case that assisted, you know, he showed me the picture because, you know, they do. New York City is known for doing the perp walk. You know, shout out to Rudy Giuliani. They made that very famous thing. And when they picked him up, he had the pictures and everything like that. I was like, yeah. He was like, I was on the arrest team. I was one of the people assigned to that case. I was like, man, y'all couldn't wait until the goddamn album came out because this is 2019, and the album Toddy, I think, had come out like a day or two after he got arrested. I think he got picked up November 18th, and then like the 19th or the 20th, the album came out. So I was like, yo, y'all couldn't wait. And this is public information now, but back then, obviously, I couldn't talk about it. But the big reason why they had to get him, there was so many different things that was involved in it. But essentially, he was going to Connecticut, right? A lot of people know he was going to go to the casinos out there in Connecticut, and he was going to gamble, or I think he was going to perform. It's either Foxwoods or Mohegan. And for some of you guys that don't know, like that area is like, you know, it's Indian territory, right? So anytime you want to do like an enforcement action, like surveillance or whatever, you got to notify the locals, right? And it's the New York field office that's running that case. So they got to notify the Connecticut field office, hey, we're going to come into your state to do surveillance on him. And on top of that, they got to notify the natives, right? They got to notify the tribal police that in that area. So it's a clusterfuck, man. As a law enforcement guy, you don't want to be having to tell all these goddamn people about your case, especially a high-profile case like that. And then on top of that, you're listening to phones. When you're listening to phones on Title III, right, you have to, if you hear about a death threat, you have to notify the person whose life is in danger. So they go and tell him, hey, we got a credible threat on your life, which right there you've pretty much disclosed, hey, we're listening to phones and shit. Yeah. So now he knows and he's aware of the investigation, right? And then he wants to go to Mohegan, right, or Foxwoods to go do a show. They have real information that he's potentially going to get shot up and killed. If he goes there and he dies, or worse yet, other people get shot or get hurt, and the government knew about it, that's a huge issue, bro. So like, fuck it. They get him indicted and they arrest him. And the thing that made me, and again, this is me speculating now from my investigative experience, because I've done Title IIIs as well. I've listened to people's phones and all that shit. My speculation is because the red flag to me is they did a superseding indictment right after. And for some of you guys that are wondering, like an indictment is a formal charge by a grand jury. Once they do a superseding indictment, that means that they're coming back with new charges. Normally, you don't want to do a superseding indictment. You just want to do one indictment, be done. It's nice and clean, whatever. Because the more paper you have out there, the more you can be challenged in court. And federal prosecutors don't like to lose, you know. And then the district that did this, and I'm summing this up for you guys. Southern District of New York is one of the most aggressive AUSA offices in the country. Remember, guys, feds don't lose, and this is one of the top offices for prosecuting people. This is the office that prosecutes the mafia. This is the office that does all the big RICO cases. They do the public corruption, etc. So they don't lose. They prosecuted Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? Ghislaine Maxwell. So Southern District of New York has a very long history of winning cases. And that's the same office that prosecuted 6ix9ine. So when I saw that they did a superseding indictment, I was like, all right, they didn't have all their T's crossed and I's dotted. So they probably did this shotgun style to get 6ix9ine under arrest quickly. And then also, they probably knew he was the weak link. Like they knew he has the most to lose. And these guys are fucking his baby mom. They're stealing money from him. He's not technically like, you know, a member of the gang. He's financing the stuff. He's going to be the most probable to cooperate. And I don't care what nobody says. He did the right thing by cooperating with the government. Because if he didn't, I'm telling you guys, racketeering laws are not like everything else. They made these laws to put you in jail for the rest of your fucking life. These laws were put in place to get rid of the mafia. And for some of you guys that don't know the history, trap lore, the mafia was public enemy number one in the 70s, guys, okay? And the FBI and the United States Attorney's Office had to figure out a way to get rid of the mafia because they couldn't do it because it was compartmentalized. Hey, I'm giving you got to go kill this guy, give him some cement shoes, all right, Jimmy? And he fucking goes and he kills him, and then they couldn't trace it back to the mob boss that ordered the hit. So what did they do? Let's make a law that attacks the organization, not the individuals. And then bang, they arrest Jimmy. Hey, we know you put these guys in cement shoes, and we know that, you know, Giovanni told you to do it. All right, talking. Oh, really? Okay, well, guess what? You're your driver, all you guys are going to get hit with murder. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll talk now. You know what I'm saying? So even if you have a small role within the criminal organization to commit a crime, you're going to suffer everyone else's consequence. That's how they were able to take down the mafia. So racketeering laws are very serious. So what 6ix9ine was looking at, around 47 to 50 years, bruh, you gotta go. And here's the other thing too. Y'all don't know this. Jails in New York are gang run. They're gang run. He's not gonna be protected by cooperating. If anything, they're gonna try to kill him. They already had a green light on him on the Title III guys. You know what I'm saying? They had already said, hey, we gotta violate him, which means we gotta kill him. So if he didn't say nothing, they would have killed him anyway in jail. So I think, well, not even I think, I know he made the best decision. Because if he didn't cooperate with the government, they would have had someone else cooperate. They would have got the benefits. He will go to prison. He'd probably get killed in prison because the prisons are run by the Bloods, especially in New York. And it would have been a wrap. So that's a quick little summary. I mean, we could go into way more detail with this, but that's really what happened as far as like the 6ix9ine case. Long story short, got the wiretaps, knew there was a threat on his life, notified him about the threat on his life. He said, no, I don't need protection. I'm going to go do this show because, as you guys know, rappers make a lot of their money from shows. He wants to go to Connecticut. New York field office has to make a tough decision. Hey, are we going to let him go and put everyone else in danger to continue the investigation? No, we're just going to indict him, arrest him, who we can, come back with a superseding indictment to make the case stronger. Done. Everyone is safe, even though they had to compromise their case. And the thing is that I say all that to bring it full circle. You're asking me, could have they done the case without 6ix9ine? I think yes. But they wouldn't have done it as quickly and as cleanly without him cooperating. They would have gotten it anyway. And that's probably what they wanted to do. They wanted to wrap him up in the conspiracy with everyone else. But given the fact that he was such a lightning rod for attention and they wanted to kill him so quickly, they couldn't afford to like let the case keep going. And again, this isn't all like this is my speculation because again, guys, I never read the file. I don't really know the background and how they did the case. But from my experience and my speculation, that's why I think they did the things that they do. And then me looking at it from a former agent perspective, last thing I want is dead bodies on my investigation on information that I knew about. Oh, Lord, that's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, because all those wire intercepts, all that stuff is discoverable. Because once you arrest someone, you have to hand over the entire file to the defense so that they can look at everything you got. Could you imagine? Like, they had information that there was going to be a shooting and they didn't do shit about it? Nah, so they had to do it, man. So, it is what it is. You compromise the case, but you got to do it over, everyone's safety. And I think they made the right decision. I think they would have been able to build that case without 6ix9ine, but having him definitely helped. And they knew these guys are fucking him over. He's gonna probably cooperate with us, and he did the smart thing by cooperating.
Man, we need a Fed and Trap Lil Ross collab.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah, guys, join for that, by the way.
All
yeah,
right.
and that's an exclusive. I never broke it down like that, but we got a special fucking guest in the house who I admire and respect. So I had to answer the best that I can for him.
All right, so we'll do super chats, and then
we got two.
Where they can find you. So
and then we got some lovely ladies in the house too.
Yep.
Okay, we got $20 from Daniel. What do you think about Eminem's Relapse album? I think lyrically it was great. Eminem's a legend.
It was dope.
Eminem's a legend.
Relapse was good. Recovery, maybe not so much.
And then $10 from Randy Constance. Here's a blessing.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
brother. Where can they find you?
YouTube, Trap Lil Ross. That's the main channel. That's where the real hard hitting, big,
Pull
long
it up real quick,
documentaries are.
Chris, please. Because you guys have to subscribe to this channel, bro. Like, I watch all your videos. It was a big inspiration for me to start my Fed channel. And it's an honor to have him on the show and have this discussion.
Thank you, man. Well, that's the main channel. That's where the real hard-hitting stuff is going on. Especially the sort of long gang documentaries.
I understand what you want to see.
I didn't know that got age restricted until now, bro. I just found that out real time.
Damn.
We do a live.
Shout out to Crip Mac.
Shout out to Crip Mac, bro. But Trap Lil Ross is the channel. Get on there. If you're new to the channel, maybe just check out some of the videos that have got the most views. Some of the long documentaries. Maybe look up an artist. Maybe search for an artist that you really like and admire on the channel. See if I've done something about them. I've covered a hell of a lot of people at this point, so I've got something for everybody. Not everything's about violence. I've covered violence. I've covered gang stuff. I've covered about how people have made all of their money. All these kinds of things. So just get on there, have a look, see what you think of it.
I watched that video too. That title is hilarious,
bro. This is my most viewed video.
Legally with parentheses.
Exactly, bro. You got away with it, bro. That's another one of the most crazy culture hip hop stories, bro. DaBaby basically, killed a guy in Walmart, and then his career just went up. It's crazy. It's actually crazy that this happened. And Bro, it's self-defense. I mean, this is America.
Yeah, going to jail or killing someone, the only career it would benefit is if you're a rapper. Any other career, I'd be like, it's over. But like in hip hop, that's the one thing that it'll help. But yo, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that collab, man. Yo, we definitely need to do something in the future as well. I think the people are loving that, just that little exchange there. The only way kids know what a Walkman is by watching Marvel. In Guardians of the Galaxy, the character Star-Lord always has a Walkman on him. Facts.
That's true.
And guys, go subscribe to Ross's channel, Trap Lord Ross, and then also subscribe to his other channel, Trap More Ross. And check him out, man. Fantastic.
This is a good interview, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for having me, man. It's been great to be here. I'm glad I met Miami, and I'm a big fan of your guys' channel. Big fan of this show, and you know what I mean. Just forget the haters, man. Just keep doing your thing.
We gonna try.
Demand them.
Demand them. All right, guys. We'll be right back here with a show with some lovely ladies. We'll catch you in a bit.
Peace.